Hi, Ben?
Ben, yeah. Are you a counselor?
Yes, Ben, I am one of the licensed counselors here, yes.
Yes, I have some marriage problems.
Okay, how can we be of help, Ben?
Yeah, I sometimes hit my wife and all the people, my friends, my mom, they call me I shouldn't. But
Uh-huh.
but I think I'm right. I was sleeping and she hit me with my laptop and my laptop was broke and I bleeded and then I hit her. I defended
Hmm.
myself. But
Okay.
all the people blame me for hitting my wife. They think I am a kind of abuser, and she always blames me because I am not black. She always wanted a black man, but I am white, and she always blames me for that.
Okay. Okay.
And I'm really angry at her. And
Uh-huh.
and sometimes I think I should hit her so hard that she, yeah. But yeah, can you help me?
Well, and with that, there's a difference between if I'm actively defending myself. Okay, I can block a hit, I can do those things. That's acceptable in a marriage situation. It really isn't ever acceptable to be the initiator and hit somebody else. No, that's
But
true,
when she
man.
is looking at another man, then I have to hit her.
Well, no, I would disagree with the have to. No, you may mention something and say, honey, where are you looking? But the hitting is what are you trying to do with the hitting? You're trying to stop her. You trying to control and manipulate her. The hitting is an overpowering and a very not a respectful part of a marriage covenant. So the hitting, while it may
But she is
temporarily,
this that's discrimination. She can't blame me because I am not black. That's crazy.
no, it has nothing to do with whether you're black or white or whatever your skin color is. The question, so yeah, she has maybe some of her own issues as far as the blaming thing and whatever, yeah. But as far as, again, back to the hitting, again, and I understand you're calling from Austria. I've lived overseas. I know different cultures view physical hitting very differently. Okay, in some cultures they would poo-poo it much strongly. Others
Yeah,
would
in my
say it's better.
province it isn't legal. I can hit her by law.
Yeah, and so, and I think coming from, again, from a biblical perspective, hitting isn't going to fix anything, and it's a sign of disrespect as well. And so I'm to be respectful to my wife. I'm to honor my wife, and I can't honor her and hit her both.
But you know, you
So,
know, in the 50s, all the people hit their wives, and the time was perfect. There, everybody had a job. You know, the wives don't work, haven't worked in this time, and everybody had a job. And why people called those people crazy? In these times it was usual to hit the wife.
well, and
I
I,
can't
I think you're,
understand because in this time it isn't. I can't understand that.
yeah, well, and I think you're comparing apples and oranges. Yeah, economically, it was a very different time. I don't know if that was because the hitting of a spouse was acceptable. I still come back to the standard of, as husbands, again, I'm married, I've been married for 30 years. As husbands, we are to honor, respect, and love our wives.
Yeah, but she
And
don't respect me. She
okay,
complains about my penis size. How about that? My penis
okay,
is only 5 centimeters long. I can't nothing for it. I am born with this small penis, and
okay,
she blames me always for that.
okay. And
And
with
I
that,
I get so angry.
okay, and what I'm hearing here, Ben, is a couple of things. One is, there's obviously some issues that she has on the blaming, and maybe she has her own anger issues here that are hers that she needs to work on, okay?
Yeah.
And again, the blaming you, the making fun of your penis size, all those things, those, so she has some issues here. I'm not going to, ignore those. Those are for her to have to take a look at and work on. You're still asking the question. It still doesn't give me as the husband that permission, that right to hit her back, yet she's not respecting me. Okay, I agree with you. I hear you on that. That still doesn't give me permission to be disrespectful back. I still need to choose, because I'm in
But she
charge of myself.
also hits me. When I hit her, she hits back, you know. That's kind of a rumbling fight, like
Okay.
boxers.
Well, and a lot of times when somebody initiates with a hit, many times the hit is going to come back defensive and retaliatory, yeah. And so, but that is still, again, the question that you're asking is it okay to hit my wife? And again, I'm trying to share with you, a husband cannot be respectful, honoring, and loving to a wife and be hitting her at the same. It doesn't fit. And so, is she willing to then work on the marriage issues with some other things? Is she willing to work on her own issues? She has some of that she needs to work on. And for Ben, it still comes down to I can't blame her for her behaviors, and that doesn't give me the right to hit her, though, just because she's doing something bad.
Yeah, yeah.
Be the same if the car in front of you ran through the red stoplight, then that gives you permission to run through the red stoplight too. No, it doesn't. So
yeah,
that's what I'm trying to think through.
And how can I educate her without hitting, you know? I always think when I hit her, I can learn her things. Isn't this true?
Well, has it been working?
No, not very much.
Because
she's still stupid.
It generally doesn't work. Anger doesn't generally teach. No.
And another problem. Her best friend is gay, and I always blame him for being gay, and she thinks that isn't all right. Well, and then we are rumbling again, you know.
Mhm. And I mean, you can hold to your beliefs about it. It's not yours to change him or to do any blaming. I mean, you can hold to your opinions. That's fine, because we all are entitled to how we believe things. And again, I don't believe that a person is born that way. No. But again, it's not. You don't have to make her believe what you believe. You don't.
Can I ask you a personal question? Do you hit your wife?
No.
Why and why not?
Well, like we've been talking about, my job as a husband is to be respectful, to be honoring, and to be loving. And
is your wife working? Goes your wife to work? And you allow it her?
Yes.
And why? To make much cash? Or why do you allow her?
Our children are grown and married now, and she is very gifted as an educator, and she likes to express herself with that, and so I allow her to be expressive of the gifts and the talents that she has.
Okay. I understand.
So she's
But it isn't all right that she laughs about my penis. What should I say when she laughs about my penis? What can I say to her without hitting?
Oh, and that's
should I laugh about her vagina? Is this the right way?
Again, no. You know, a negative for a negative will never fix anything. Again, you get into the boxing, and nobody wins. And that's where, you know, when she said something about saying, you know, it sounds like you have some issues with some negative comments. I don't like your negative comments. You know, please stop. And maybe you need to talk to somebody about these negative comments. Because I don't have to just sit there and listen and take them. At the same time, if she's going to continue to treat you that way, Ben, you may need to take a look at, you know what, maybe we need a separation here, because I'm not going to be beat up with your words, not your fist, but with your words. I'm not going to just let you take advantage of me and make fun of me and yell at me, and no.
And sometimes I blame her, I laugh at her because her father is Jewish, you know, and I make a lot of Jewish jokes, and then she hits me. I haven't done anything. I only laughed about her father. And she hits me without any reason, you know.
Well, the reason is because you're attacking somebody very close to her. That's her family line, that's her blood, that's her father, and you're attacking him with your words. You're not attacking him with your fists. that you're attacking them with your words, just like she attacks you with your words and you retaliate and hit her. So that's the reason why she's doing it. It
Yeah,
doesn't
but
make
he's
it right.
Jewish. I have to laugh at him. You
Well,
know,
and
I am from a very proud family. My father, my grandfather was in the SS. You know.
okay, and that's not something. I mean, if you want to live with that history and say I can't change, that's up to you, Ben. But again, you don't. It's not something that you have to do. You could choose other ways.
But
You
that's
could
how I
choose.
am. You know, I am a
Okay.
kind. I can't change me. I am kind of a racist. I'm kind of. I hate homosexual people. I have to dominate my wife. You know, I am like that. How can I change? I don't
Well,
really want to change me, you know. I think I am
well,
great. I
yeah.
look beautiful. All the girls want me, but I don't cheat at my wife. You know, I am great. I don't want to change me, but all the people tell me I have to change, you know. They tell me, oh, you are racist, you are homophobic, you hit your wife, you're awful, Ben, you know.
Mm-hmm. Well, and it comes down to there's nothing in the world that says you have to change. If you want healthy relationships and a healthy marriage, some of these things will need to change, yes. But if that's not what you want, then, again, those are the choices, Ben, that you're going to have to take, because there's nothing that says we're going to force Ben to make these changes, because nobody can force you, okay?
Yeah.
So, and again, if you don't want to change, there's not going to be any reason to change it to get people off your back, as we say. If you want a relationship, if you want a healthy marriage, if those are some of the things that you want, then some of these things will probably need to change because they're creating an unhealthy relationship in your marriage. Yeah. So that's what you're going to have to figure out, what you want. And if you want a healthy marriage, a healthy relationship, then some of these things will need to change to get what you
Oh,
want.
I think a healthy relationship for me is that my wife gives me sex and she make my house, you know, household.
Okay.
What is the right word for it? Householding.
Yeah. Okay.
And she do that and she don't clean, you know. And sometimes she says, "Oh, today I have headache. I can't give you sex. Do you find this okay?"
Well, and again, I can't point down to a finger in a verse that says it's wrong. So why is it not okay?
Oh, sorry. I think my wife just. I see the car of my wife. You know, I think she's just coming. Can I call you back in a week or something?
You could do that. Give us a call back later on, Ben. Yes, you could do that.
How is your name? I want to call with you again.
My name is Tim.
Tim. Okay, and how was the number? 1-855-77-14357.
Correct.
Correct. Okay, thank you, Tim. I will call you back. Thank you very much. Goodbye.
Okay. Uh-huh.